Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is Jared from 3C's Recreation, and we just unloaded 2021 CForce 800XC. I know it's late in the year to be getting 2021s, but with COVID, manufacturers are still shipping that model year stuff. This does have the 2022 updates, so it does have the new 2022 hand controls, just labeled on the MSO as a 2021. So I thought I'd give you guys a cool walk around, and we'll start it for you guys at the end here. This machine has the 3,000-pound winch in the front. It's got the bright white projector beam headlights in the front, and I can turn the key on here in a second to show you that. It's got the arched front A-arms, which with some brands you got to buy some pretty special models to get that kind of thing. It's got the aluminum rims. It's got the fender flares to keep you and the passenger clean. As you turn the wheel all the way to the right or the left, sometimes you can get some overspray off the side, so that's nice. The seat is really well sculpted for the second passenger. They feel comfortable everywhere from a 6-year-old child up to a full-size adult can enjoy that. The handhelds have a lot of options. It's got the raised footing for the passengers as well, so they're not sliding into you. They can put their feet right there, easy for them and comfortable. This is where you put your gas in this model, because your air box is up underneath here. On this side for our controls, this is our gear selector. So we have park, reverse, neutral, high and low. Low ranges if you're going to work it, plow or pull a trailer. This little guy is you can lock it in park, so you can put your ignition key in here, turn it while it's in park, and it'll not allow you to come out of park. This also has the USB port and the 12-volt outlet, so it's kind of nice. You can put a rack bag on the front and plug your cell phone charger right in. Usually we're in the woods where there's low signal and our phones die quicker. This machine has the trailing arm rear suspension. It's a really cool design. If you look at all the trophy trucks out west, that's what they're going to. They're smooth. This machine also has the fully adjustable shocks. You can see our clicker dial return there, and also the compression rebound adjuster on top. So we can adjust our shocks, both compression and rebound. We got the 2-inch receiver. We got a full-length skid plate up underneath the bottom. You got plenty of CV boot protection. You got guards on the top and the bottom. You've got our rear storage here as well. On this side, this is where your foot brake is. And then these are the new handlebar controls. So on this side, we've got our throttle and our handbrake like always, but this is the new 4x4 switch. The old one had a different design where you would flick it. So right here, it's called 2-wheel drive is what we're in now. If I go up one, this is your standard all-wheel 4-wheel drive. And then if I go all the way, this will allow us to lock the front diff in, so we'd be in true 4-wheel drive. So all 4 tires are going to spin. This is more of an emergency situation. I wouldn't recommend using the diff lock all the time for trail riding. It's harder to steer and it's more wear and tear on the machine. So we would keep that in and keep it in regular 4-wheel drive when we're plowing, or just 2-wheel drive when we're trail riding. This is our winch control on this side, just in and out. This is that 3,000-pound winch. We've got a horn button, got a light switch, and we got our start button here. So we would push down to start it, up to kill it, and then this is our run position. The last little button up on the top here, that is our override. So if we are in 4x4 diff lock mode, and if we just take off and we're in high range and we do not touch that button, and the more gas we give it, when we hit 20 miles an hour, it's going to limit you. It's going to hit our rev limiter. If you want to go faster than 20 while you're in the diff lock mode, you have to hold this button in. That's all that button does, is it's an override. So really extreme situation. I highly doubt any of you guys would use that, but they give it to you. So I do have the key in my pocket, so what I can do now, this is where we put our key in this model, is right on the side here. So it's just a 2-position switch, off and on. Now that the key is in, our power is activated. So at this point we can use our winch. We can go out and in. You can hear it in the front there. Our 4x4 switch would work. You might be able to hear it on the GoPro, I'm not sure. You can see that it clicked into 4 wheels, so all 4 tires are lit up. And I can go back to the 2-wheel, and you can see just the rear 2 are lit up. This is a clock symbol for the clock there. We got to set that still. All of our machines always leave our dealership with a full tank of fuel. Miles per hour is here. You can flick through the display here. And then on this side, this is our trip meter, RPMs, hours, volts, and then odometer. And then I can show you guys the headlights. So we'll go to low beam first. So here's what our low beam lights look like in the front. Obviously it's too bright out to really tell the difference, but we'll go to high beam here. So high beams are going to go to the center lights. And then we can look at the tail lights as well while we're doing it. And then when we hit the brake lights, it would light up the outer bulbs here too. So that would be brake lights. And then we can start it for you guys. We're in park, so I can go ahead and just hit the button here. It is like 15 degrees here in western New York, so it's pretty chilly. We've had a really good cold spell. If you're into snowmobiles, it's been a dream season so far. We've been riding every morning and every night. So this is just a walk around of the CForce 800XC. Has a great sound to it. You can tell it's a V-twin motor. Got the CV Tech clutching. We're a CFMoto dealer in western New York. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. We do a lot of CFMoto stuff, and we'll be doing more and more videos. We're starting to get products back in. You can see some four-wheelers lined up here underneath the awning. We got some side-by-sides inside that just came in. Please subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, please comment. We'd love to work with you. Thanks for watching.